let me give you a brief about what I wrote here and what are we going to do. So basically, if you see the project name, Express API Starter, this is a latest and greatest starter project I'll be building, but with the help of AI. That's the starting interesting part. Now, in here, a lot of things, I will not go there. What I'll do, I'll just start with here. If we have something in front of us, that will be better to explain. So the project should have Prisma. Again, we are not here to debate which is better, Prisma or Drizzle or even raw SQL. It's just building a starter project, and in my judgment, how that project should look like. And just to create that project, what library should I use? Okay. Now, depending on your use case, you can swap the things as you see fit. So that's the thing. So for this project, I'm using Prisma. And as you say, the Prisma will be at the top root of the project. Interestingly, I propose here multiple Prisma files. Then we have the source SRC. In the SRC, we have the server TS, which will have the all HTTP related things, not related with the Express application we are building. Now the next one is the app.ts, which actually contain all of our application related Express.js codes, and the container will generate the DI container codes. We have the configs over here. A lot of configs I just wrote. Maybe we don't need this in starting of the project, but I just wrote it anyways. Now the features, there are two ways we can structure our project. Number one is feature based folder structure. Other one is generic or layer based feature folder structure. So I went with the feature based. So each of the folder will have a feature name, and inside of that feature we have those categories or files. The other thing I said is layer based architecture, where we do the layers at the root. So it will be like controllers, then we have services, then we have repositories, and then instead of that we have the user controller. But I don't like it personally. There's something other debate we can do later. So if we go a little bit down, for example, in the product, you see it's a common domain model. So we have the API layer, and we have domain layer, the infra layer, tests, and index. If you see, it has an index. So what does this index do? It actually combines all of the sub layered files or modules into it and then exports. This is called like barrel modules or barrel exports. So then we have infrastructure, then we have other shared and the tests, and of course the documents. So that's the pretty much baseline. To implement this one, I added this architecture. So how the request flows. So if the HTTP request comes to the API, it goes through the controller, the API layer parses, and then the service layer or the domain layer kicks off, and then it touches the infra, and then it goes to the Postgres. So we are using this type of pattern, file name pattern, and yeah, self-explanatory in my humble opinion. And this file is already to the repository. You already know the branch name. If you're confused, just go to the repository, go to the branch name, see the files by yourself. I will not delete the branch, by the way. So it's always there for you if you want. Double check with this video. So having said that, now it's time for us to start actually talking with the agents. In this case, Cloud Code. So I think that's it. See you in the next video.